following a loss. Here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by Michael Porter. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Jackson. There's Porter with the three. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots.
Wow, what a play!
Unbelievable! Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. They kick it out to Green. Back to Wembanyama. Porzingis with the steal. Jackson with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Outside, Green. Pass to Wiggins. Jazz passing it around.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Here's Wembanyama. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
There's a screen by Porter. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 56 seconds left to play in the first.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Wembanyama outside. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson.
Jazz foul. Draymond Green. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randle is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And a wide open look for Porter. Pass in, coming off an assist from Randle. Porter's got 7 points. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Green. And Davis sends it back. No one here. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at...
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
Over in the corner, Green. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Jackson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Randle. There's a screen by Porter. Over Green. Porter, no luck. Jazz trailed by 17. Here's Green. Porter with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one is on Holiday. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
My goodness. goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Wembanyama down low. Another miss by Utah.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Back to Porzingis. Pass to Davis. Randall outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Davis. Buries the long-range jumper. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
That rare catch and shoot from AD, but he looked comfortable there.
Now here's Middleton. To stop the run. And it comes off the front of the rim. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Out to Porzingis. Now here's Randall. He's got 15. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer, no good. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Randall. And finished off by Porter.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Pass to Randall. Outside, Porzingis. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Davis. Guarded by Green. And stolen by Wiggins. Wembanyama with it. He's got 9. Over Porzingis. And the shot falls short this time.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Porter outside. The shot, no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
Utah
Delivering the blowout.
the visiting team.
They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Outside, Porzingis. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Wembanyama, a screen. And Holiday, here we go. Pushing it up. They're outside. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
There's a screen by Porter. That's to Porzingis. No good with the triple.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
No good on that one.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Randall. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Green with the rebound. A challenging stretch here for Utah. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Right side, Holiday. Down low. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
It's Randall with the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. That one misses for Randall.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022, and the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
Randall no good. The Jazz on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. They kick it out to Green. All alone. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Outside, Porter. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Porter's got 13 points.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Back to Holiday. To the paint. Pocket 6. Wembanyama, no good.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Outside, Porzingis. Screen by Porzingis. It's Randall with the drive. 5 on the clock. The tray. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Middleton looking it over. Middleton on the wing. Over Porter. Middleton can't get it to go. Pass to Randall. Back to Porter. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
No good on the second free throw. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And Porter, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's Utah's ball.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. And the basket is good. Davis has got 7 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
51.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Utah calls timeout.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get up off your seats.
Utah with the ball. Porter looking it over. Wiggins outside. Screen by Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. 5 to shoot. Julius Randle with the rebound. Here's Porter, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
And this is a guy who just naturally draws fouls at a very high rate. That time, Porter takes him off the bounce.
He hits the second from the line. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws?
Whoa! He flew in there!
Wow!
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randle got a lot of both.
And Davis sends it back. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fifth personal.
That one on Davis.
Second team foul.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Drops one in from the wing.
Assisted by.
And that's 17 points for Michael Porter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Wiggins. And Davis sends it back.
Well, known as one of the elite defenders in this league, Davis takes pride in getting those rejections.
Michael Porter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Pass to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Out to Porzingis. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Wiggins outside. Holiday left side. For 3, Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Utah. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Driving inside. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And finished off by Porter.
Woo, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Porter with it. Picked up by Davis. Stolen by Middleton. .141 left here in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Green. Back to Porter. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
4 on the clock. On the wing, Green. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Davis, so skilled on the offensive end, can shoot, post up, and put it on the deck for the finish.
And Porter, here we go. Great D that time from Davis. And they double up Davis. Porzingis, that's a 2. Rebound, Utah.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
Now Jackson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Green, the screen. Back to Porter. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Green slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.